Hey guys, D1 here. Thanks again for coming to my channel. I figured I'd throw up a quick video on something that's super dear to me, and that's a 30-day challenge. I've been doing this for close to 2 years now. For those of you that don't know what the 30-day challenge is, basically you pick one habit that you're going to commit to and master in a 30-day span. The reason why 30 days, many studies have shown that it takes 21 to 30 days in order for a habit to ingrain into your brain and become natural. So really what it ends up being is it's a 30-day ritual, and what a ritual is it's a focused act looking for an outcome. After those 30 days, your brain tends to kind of acclimatize to it, and it becomes second nature, and that's ultimately what you're looking for. I'm a very firm believer of your success comes from your habits. As an example, amazing musicians, guaranteed that they've got a habit of practice, whether it's 50 minutes or an hour a day or 3 times a week. Professional athletes, you know that they've got a habit of training. It could be a chess master. I'm sure that they study chess consistently. All of these successes are not by accident. These are by their habits. So, if you're having trouble achieving your goals, I know a lot of people, they look 15 or 20 or 30 steps ahead. Just look at that one initial step and find a habit that will bring you closer to that goal. So with that said, I'm just going to jump right into it. Now, a mentor of mine, Evan Pagan, who is a life coach on the internet, has kind of described the challenge of the 30-day challenge, or the obstacles. And once you kind of understand the obstacles that you're going to face, it makes it really easy for you to overcome them. So ultimately, this is your effort, and this is your time by days. The initial 0 to 10 days is going to be the hardest, and he describes it as defying gravity. He likes it to like a rocket ship taking off. Initially, the rocket ship's on the ground, has to use almost 80% of its fuel just to get up through the atmosphere. This is kind of what you're going to be experiencing here. Between the 0 and 10 days, you're really going to be fighting any hesitations. You're going to be making a ton of excuses. It's going to be really rough. Once you can get through the 0 to 10 days, though, you kind of get into the resistance phase, which is from here to here. You've kind of got over the stumbling blocks. You're kind of outside your comfort zone, but your body's now starting to get used to it. I found, honestly, for me, this has been the hardest time. If my pen would write. I guess it's not going to write. That's fine. Between the 10 and 20, I found was an extremely difficult time. For me, I've got a morning ritual that goes over this, which I'll do in another video. But keep yourself committed. Whether it's going to be a daily journal, maybe you can talk to a friend and go on a 30-day challenge with you, but you have to find someone to keep yourself accountable. Once you get through the 10 to 20, the 20 to 30 becomes really easy. Your body's already on autopilot. So honestly, it sounds really simple. This has really changed my life. For an example, it started off with 30 minutes of learning a day. I've now scaled that to an hour to 2 hours of learning, where it's become second nature to me, and it's really supported my habit of learning and growing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually turn this video off. I'm going to erase this. I'm going to go through a couple of the habits that I'm going through this month and kind of break down the way that I write these goals, because they're very specific in the language that I use. And so just give me a second, I'll be right back. Hey guys, I'm back. So I filled this out with one of the habits that I'm trying to achieve this month. Again, not trying to achieve, I'm committing to achieve. Don't use the word try. You're committing, you're making a solid action, and that's it. Committing to something means that there are no other options now. This is the only option. So you're committing to this for 30 days. Trying, or I think I will, is really poor language to be using. Don't do what I say, do what I'm doing here. For those of you that don't know what juicing is, ultimately you're able to, you throw all these raw vegetables, raw fruits, sprouts, and it basically extracts all the nutrients for you. It's a super healthy way to really give your body energy. For me, I really wasn't eating any vegetables before. I was a meat and starch, and I guess a beer is a vegetable, a ton of beer, but really wasn't supporting my goals of health. So I've decided, I'm going to start juicing once a day. And but the language that I have here is very specific. I'm going to kind of go over it with you. So I will drink 1 glass of delicious green juice every morning after showering and feel incredible afterwards. Notice I didn't put I will drink a glass of green juice daily. I really, as Tony Robbins would say, I juiced this goal up and really put in a bit of emotion to kind of drive me towards this goal. And what I mean by that, our psychology is based on 2 things, pain and pleasure. If you don't make the pleasure stronger than the pain, which for most people is the comfort that you have right now, you're not going to achieve that goal, and you're not going to have that why or that energy or that emotion behind it to achieve the goal. So really making this sound more appealing than just sitting back and being comfortable. You have to really get your mind onto, no, this is a more pleasurable thing for you to be doing. So again, I have delicious green juice. Now the second thing that I kind of have here is after showering, and this is kind of the key point. Just going to kind of underline this here. So for me, showering is already a ritual that I do every morning. It's unconscious, and I don't have to think about it. Anchoring a habit on another habit is a really easy and kind of quick hack or trick in making it that much easier. Other things might be, let's say, going to the gym, leaving your shoes at the front of the door, or having your workout clothes hanging on the door before you leave. You want to make this the path of least resistance, and you want to make it as easy as possible. By anchoring it to after showering, for me, it makes it instant. So it's the second I get out of the shower, get dressed, boom, I'm in the kitchen and I'm juicing. And then feel incredible afterwards, which is the outcome that I want to achieve. So again, this is just a basic habit. My ultimate goal is to have unlimited energy to support me throughout the day and to feel amazing. I'm going to go over goal setting, but ultimately today I just wanted to go over setting your 30-day challenge. So really, again, to kind of get over it, or to recap, I should say, commit to one small habit. And that's the other thing I was going to say. Don't commit to something crazy that you're not going to be able to achieve. I think baby steps are important when you're kind of just starting off. Really, you're kind of building 2 habits if you've never done this before. The first one is your 30-day challenge. And I think this is the most important habit that you can build initially. Once you've got this 30-day challenge mindset down, it's just going to become a habit in itself where you're always saying, okay, 30 days are done, what's my next habit? Picking something here that is going to be easy. In this case, this is super straightforward for me. I literally just throw stuff into a machine and away I go. But let's say exercising is an example, and you've never exercised in your life. The last thing I'd want you to do is to commit to, I'm going to go 5 days a week exercise. It's never going to happen. It's too big of a change too quickly. You want to get something that is achievable, that's worth it, and you want to create like this positive feedback loop of yes, I can achieve, yes, I can achieve. Once you create momentum, you can start adding harder and harder and harder goals. So again, if it was an exercising situation, it would be maybe I will get to the gym twice a week and for 30 minutes. I'm going to feel amazing and it's going to be right after work or something like that. If you don't know what SMART goals are, I can do another video for that. But basically, SMART they're specific, they're measurable, they're attainable, realistic, and time sensitive. You can see that these are kind of all in here. So again, my time sensitive, it's going to be in the morning. It's very specific, it's going to be after showering, and then easily measurable, it's going to be 1 glass a day. So that's pretty much it. Hopefully this helps. Start a 30-day challenge with somebody else. Be accountable to somebody. Hopefully this helped out. I know this has been a huge help for me in my life. Feel free to leave a comment below. And I've got lots more information like this, www.projectlifehacker.com. And hit subscribe, guys, if you want more content like this. Thanks so much. Looking forward to talk soon. Bye.